go over to this Direct Mini. You know what? The Direct Mini Partner Showcase was better than the last Direct Mini Partner Showcase, but they didn't have WWE in it though, Sean. They didn't have Battlegrounds, so
You know, I've kind of softened my stance on that game because of the roster.
Oh no, I can't do that. It's just too stupid of a game.
It's too stupid, but it has Doink in it, and that's kind of winning me back.
Oh, okay. So we had Kingdom Hearts was there, right? We had that Kingdom Hearts. It was the rhythm game, Melody of Memory.
And do you people know that's a $60 game?
I knew this was coming up. I knew.
Are you out of your fucking? When I saw, I was like, oh look, a $20 game, $60. Are you out of your mind? Have you lost it? I hope it flops so bad.
It's gonna sell. Do you know why it's gonna sell?
It's Kingdom Hearts.
That game has better than Kingdom Hearts 3. What are you talking about?
There is plot line in there. You have to play every Kingdom Hearts fan has to play is canon. There are actual cutscenes in that shit.
Disgusting.
And Kyrie is actually doing something kind of, so you know.
Sean.
140 songs, Sean. Online multiplayer, local multiplayer.
It's a rhythm game.
Away.
You bought Guitar Hero back in the day for 60.
Please, Sean, buy me.
What do you have? This has variety too.
It's all music about like Disney stuff and Kingdom Hearts stuff. Like, what am I gonna hear? A whole new world for the millionth time.
We're all getting copyright. We're getting copyright claimed 100%.
You do not know music is the best thing about Kingdom Hearts.
Also, it is Disney,
So
Sean.
not the
If
game.
you
Excellent.
And clean.
if you go to like the Disney store or anything, everything's just expensive. So once
true.
Disney is slapped on there, it's just expensive.
Yep.
So I would have been shocked if this wasn't a $6 game just because of that.
Yo, I'm legit excited for the game more than Kingdom Hearts 3.
Really? Alright.
I've got Kingdom Hearts 3. I've got it, but I'm like legit.
Dude, I hate
I'm
the sound
actually
effects
legit
though.
excited for Kingdom. I like Kingdom Hearts music. It's Kingdom
Let's,
Hearts.
The sound effects sound freaking dumb, dude.
We had Fuser, Taiko no
That looks
Tatsujin.
cool because that has a variety of music and it's not going to cost me $60. And you see, I have Blue Oyster Cult. Don't Fear the Reaper is one of the songs.
That's a copyright strike.
You know, I'm gonna blow Sean's mind right now. Theater Rhythm Curtain Call, when it came to the 3DS, had a collector's edition for $70.
That's a collector's edition. I'm talking about a standard ass version. If they did a $60 collector's version of this game, fine. And the actual game was like $30 or $40, whatever. That's more easily digestible. $60? No, you're insane.
Then we had World of Tanks Blitz, which, by the way, I went back and looked at the 2013 E3 for Xbox because I was doing a video on it. They unveiled World of Tanks there.
Really?
The Switch got it.
Are you sure it was World of Tanks TV edition? Are you sure it wasn't that?
This is World of Tanks Blitz. It was just World of Tanks. Yeah, TV edition. Yeah, it was World of Tanks. So it's been around for a bit, but World of Tanks Blitz. There you go. Big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions.
Looks like a mobile game.
That looks horrible, dude.
It kind of does, yeah.
You know that's a multi-platform game too. It's coming out on like PS4, Xbox One. I think it might even be coming out on next gen consoles.
2021 spring, I would assume so. Yeah,
It's coming to phones.
The Rocky games from the PS2 and the GameCube look better.
Yes.
Big highlight though of the mini, the Collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend.
Yeah,
that's not bad. You said value, Sean? $20 for this.
Yeah, I mean that's a decent value. I'm not gonna complain about that.
Three different Game Boy games, the Final Fantasy Legend series, all in one download. Is probably not a physical copy because they probably try to get they have to kick the price up probably 40 for it to make sense in production. So they probably have to add some stuff to it. That's actually kind of sad. That was the big announcement for me in this mini. Just Dance 2021. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 was pretty cool to see. That was a good announcement.
Here's the problem with the whole thing. Don't call it a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase.
Hold on. There's still 4 more, and one of them. Hold on. Minecraft Dungeons Creeping Winter DLC, Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition, and then Fighting Game Nominee of the Year. Jump Force Edition. We got to put respect on it. It was
respect on
it was
that,
a nominee last year. All right, Sean, go ahead. Sorry, we got to give it respect to them for that.
Call it a Nintendo Partner Showcase. Get rid of the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase part of it, and people would be more accepting towards it. You know what I'm saying? A name is very important, and whether you want to agree with that or not, I don't care because it's factual. A name is very important. It implies something, especially when the name has prestige and heritage behind it. By calling it a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase, you have now done 2 of these Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcases, and for all intents and purposes, they have been disappointing, to say the least. You need to get rid of that terminology. Just call it a Nintendo Partner Showcase, and I think people would be more accepting towards it. And another thing is just the games that are picked. Like, the games that are picked are not... I don't understand. Do they go in like a random bag and like pull out a game and like, okay, we're gonna put this game in there? Like, I feel like there's more quality games that are being talked about and announced around the same time frame as these games are.
I think what they're doing is they're literally just collecting trailers and announcements as they go along, and they're like, oh, okay, we got like 10 of them here. All right, let's do it. Let's make this many. I think because of how everything is behind the scenes with COVID, I think that's what they're doing. Basically, as they just come in and they make sense for the release dates coming up, they're like, yeah, put them out. Like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles was in here. Captain Tsubasa was in here. Jump Force Deluxe Edition. Those are out now. Those literally just came out yesterday. Well, so
what I was saying on stream today is Nintendo doesn't care about directs. They don't have this ceremony to it. Like, we get excited for directs. We think of this as like the big hype moment. To them, it's just a commercial. They don't care. It's just
Thursday.
It is time to advertise product. Are you ready for a product? Here comes the presentation of product. So now they're just like, hello, here are another 10 games. Congratulations. It's Goku punches the Naruto kid, whatever.
But you have to imagine that they see like, I refuse to believe that Nintendo is just like this stupid company that lives in a bubble that doesn't hear any fan feedback, because
Sean, they make us do voice chat through the phone.
But they still have to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? They have to hear about it.
Maybe they aren't dumb, but they just don't care.
They don't care about your bitching about it not being called a Nintendo Direct. That's the only thing. They don't care whether you think it's a good name or not. There's some games that are going to sell regardless whether you think the price or whatever the case is. These games are going to sell. People are going to buy them. And that's it. That's the end of the story. And when they feel like announcing something bigger, they'll do it on their time. That's essentially what it comes down to. I mean, do they look at the feedback and say, okay, we can do better? Maybe, potentially, but they don't care if you don't like a presentation. You don't got to watch it. They didn't hype it up. They didn't hype this up to be a big event.
You know what the worst thing about the event was? So I had been awake since 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I couldn't sleep all night. So literally, it's 10 a.m. Wednesday morning. I've been up for 24 hours. And I'm like, okay, well, Rax and Russ are coming over this afternoon to work on the WrestleFest cabinet. Maybe I'll take a quick nap and I can get some sleep in. And literally at 10:01, my phone dings and all these people are sending me, Nintendo just did a direct. I'm like, fuck off. No, they didn't. And they're sending me the link. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So then I had to sit there and watch this after 24 hours of no sleep and see a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game being sold for $60. And it ruined my morning. It ruined
your morning.
That was your evening at that point, Sean.
I don't know what it was.
Have you ever seen that meme? There's like that old drill tweet where he says, "I'm not mad. Don't let the newspaper say that I was mad." Remind me of that right now. Being like, "This, I'm mad, but I'm really not. It's just stupid Kingdom Hearts."
What do you think, Nate? What do you think about this direct?
I mean, it was fine. Puyo Puyo Tetris is a pretty hyped game. I will gladly play it if it has colorblind mode on day one. Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 didn't, and I couldn't play the game until they patched it because all the Puyo blended together, and that was annoying as hell. I like the Kingdom Hearts music, so I'll buy that game. Fuck you, Sean.
I'm telling you, Kingdom Hearts music, that's the best thing about one of the best things about the game is the freaking music. The music
seems like a great game to stream.
No, dude.
Press a button.
Dude, I honestly.
While they run along a little rail.
Final Fantasy music over Final Fantasy.
In all seriousness, I really wonder if it's going to be as difficult to like publish content on, because like all the Kingdom Hearts games at least have like 3 or 4 blocked sequences in it. And if they do that for this game, or they have like the DMCA claims or whatever, like that is, I'm not looking forward to finding out.
Yeah, I don't know about the streaming capabilities of this game, because the people with Kingdom Hearts music kind of get.
Yeah, I would stream this game.
Yeah, they can get kind of crazy at times because they have like lyrics and certain stuff, and like Disney, and like it's just.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, go ahead.
Will there be
Go ahead.
High
Go
School
ahead.
Musical songs in it?
Oh gosh.
Put some Glee in there.
Ooh, some Glee. We can get some Glee. Disney owns Fox now, so yeah, I can have it.
Okay, go ahead, Nate.
Did you mention Just Dance?
Oh, we
Seems
did.
like-
Yes.
I brushed right by it because it's Just Dance, and they are not putting it on the Wii this year, so we're not going to talk about it.
I'm sad.
That's true. The Wii era finally died. The last game was Hawaii Showdown.
Although this was like the first time that I can remember that they unveiled Just Dance without striking down like 100 YouTube channels.
They're learning.
It's
Well, that's because they didn't
Usher
have their
wasn't
whole
performing.
dance number with the
Yeah.
sharks and
Usher.
No, you know
yeah,
why?
Usher and
You know why?
Ladywood.
No, it's
Lady
because
Wood.
it's because all the Just Dance streamers are gonna get DMCA striked for live streaming it. That's why.
Yeah, how does that work out?
Yeah, we're about to find out.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, what did you think, Nate, of the whole thing overall? You thought it was just okay?
It felt like a leftover from an E3 Direct, and these are just the games that they had sitting in a pile, and they said,
Yes.
well, we can just
That's what I
throw these
think
out
too.
there.
Yeah.
Especially with Just Dance in there, because Ubisoft always makes that a big thing for their E3 show, and the fact that it wasn't in the Ubisoft Forward event earlier this summer, and people are kind of like, oh, that's weird, maybe it'll be in the next one, and then it just appears in a partner showcase. It's kind of like something's off about that, because Ubisoft loves to make Just Dance a big deal, and for it just be this random trailer in a 10-minute presentation for 40 seconds was kind of like, what happened there?
They got to make room for Prince of Persia remake and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. For the
Just Dance would sell like 12 million times what those two games would.
Yes, they would.
combine.
It absolutely would. Well, no, it's not on the Wii this year, so that's a big hit.
Is it still on the Wii U?
What? I mean, people buy it. People still have their Wii's hooked up to play Just Dance.
Yeah, and and even up to like last year, it was still selling like over 1 million copies
Yeah.
worldwide.
It was
Well,
selling more,
it's-
I think, on the Wii than I want to say the Xbox. The Wii was higher than I thought it would be when they shared numbers on that. I
Well,
was
yeah, you
surprised.
also have to think they do buy it for like rehab and hospitals and therapy and stuff like that. But it's literally, there are people that I know, like people I even know personally, who a lot of moms still play that game, but then also like it's like they can play it with the family with their small kids. So